I just completed day number 1 of week number 1. I finished my 5-week program last Friday. I made it through. I made some great achievements. I hit some goals that I didn't think I'd be able to hit, but I did it. And throughout that 5-week program, I was also fasting for 20 hours a day, and I was also walking 2 miles Monday through Friday, all right? So in that 5-week time period, I did lose 8 pounds. Yay me. I didn't expect that I was gonna lose that much, but I did, putting in the hard work and remaining dedicated and consistent, okay? So before I completed my 5-week program, I was also walking 1 mile a day every single day since January 2020. At the end of November 2024, I bumped it up to 2 miles a day. And I also started fasting. I started weightlifting as well. And that's when I began to see the changes start to take effect. So walking the 1 mile a day, that was just getting my momentum going and telling myself that, hey, I can do this. I can be consistent at this. I've got this. And I just didn't want to quit on myself. So that is what my 1 mile of walking every single day was for. It wasn't really for me to lose weight. It was just for me to test myself and uplift myself and tell myself I can do this. I've got this if I just don't quit on myself again, all right? Because I gave up on myself before January 2024 after my 7th baby was about 4 months old. I stopped doing everything and I gained a whole lot of weight and I got so unhealthy and I couldn't even bend over to tie my shoes. I was having a really difficult time. And so January 2024, I just told myself, hey, this has gotten out of hand. I've got to do something about this. So that's where my 1 mile a day walking regimen came in. So I just want y'all to understand, it's not over. You can start over. It's okay if you've fallen off, but just start over. Get back to it. Get back at it. And you'll begin to see the changes and you'll begin to believe in yourself again. So I just finished week number 1, day number 1. So I'm back at the beginning again, and I'm gonna work myself all the way back up to week number 5. I'm gonna do this again and again and again and again. I got somewhere I got to get to. I got to improve my health. So I hope you all will join me. I'm on my way to walk my 2 miles. I'm gonna walk a mile, take a break, and then walk the other mile, all right? So today's Monday, day number 1. When Friday gets here, I'll be happy, and I'm gonna enjoy my Saturday and Sunday off, but still fasting for 20 hours a day. So if you all are wondering what's going on up under here, so I did do Bantu knots again. There you go. And I'm gonna take those down, and that's gonna be my hairstyle for the entire week. Some beautiful curls. Now, I hope you watched my previous video of Get Ready With Me. I show you how I took down my Bantu knots. I show you how exercise has changed my body over the past 5 weeks and how I've slimmed down a whole lot in a dress that I chose to wear. I'm looking fabulous, okay? So that's what I look forward to every Sunday. Get ready with me. Let me show you what the hard work is doing for me in the long run. Let me show you how it's slimming me down. Let me show you how it's just really uplifting my spirit to do this for myself. Exercise is wonderful. It's hard work, but it's wonderful. My face has gone down so much. My skin is super clear. The bloating has gotten to a minimum, okay? I'm still bloated, but not as bloated as I was. So I'll take it. It's a win-win for me. So let me get out of here and go ahead and do my 2 miles of walking. And I'm so happy you all are joining me. Someone commented in my comment section this morning and said that I inspired them to walk their 2 miles a day. Hats off to you, great job, keep it up. You only have to do it 5 days a week, you don't even have to do it 5 days a week. Just, figure out what works for you, how many days a week you want to do it, to incorporate it into what you already have going on. And I'm proud of you. Keep going, keep pushing, because it wasn't until I started fasting, doing cardio, and doing weightlifting that I began to see the changes in myself. You can't see changes without focusing on your food consumption and focusing on weightlifting and focusing on doing cardio, okay? You have to have the big 3. The big 3, the change you will see. The big 3 will lead you to the change you want to see, okay? Cardio, weightlifting, food consumption. And you can do that in the form of calorie counting if you'd like. I prefer fasting. So I do 20 hours of fasting a day. It makes it easier for me. I'm a busy lady. I got a big family. You know, I can't be sitting up there trying to calculate how many calories I ate. I've tried it many times before. It didn't work for me. But I love fasting. It has been very beneficial to me overall. So let me get out of here. I just want to stop in. Let me get out of here. I just wanted to stop in and give you an update of what's going on today. So I post workout videos 5 days a week. If you want to follow along, if you want to join in, if you want to do it with me. And I also share a lot of great motivation and, you know, just encouragement overall on my channel. And I'm so happy that my viewers have come along and just have done the same for my channel. So I appreciate you all. This is an uplifting community, and I hope that you will find the answers you are looking for to keep you motivated on your health journey. All right, I will talk to you all later. I just finished my 2-mile walk, and now I'm done with my exercising for the day. I'm done with my weightlifting. I'm done with my walking, my 2 miles. I'm still in a fasted state. I've got until 2 p.m. before I can have my eating window open up. I'll eat from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So last night I stopped eating at 6 p.m. What did I have yesterday? Let's see. I broke my fast with some collard greens, some pinto beans, some homemade cornbread with some purple onion on the side. It was so delicious. I'm going to put that in the video here for you so you can see how it looked. Also, later on in my eating window, I made some jasmine rice, and I also made some homemade country gravy, and I also made some chicken breast. Oh, there was one more thing I was going to suggest. So, if you're someone who has really big thighs, you got really big thighs, okay? What you're going to experience once you hit 40, you're probably going to experience some swelling of your legs from fluid retention, especially if you're not physically active, okay? But you can fix that. Get your exercising in, and I also want you to do this. They sell this at Walmart. It's some African shea body butter, 100% shea butter, okay? My container almost gone. I gotta go ahead and give me some more before I run out. But what I like to do with this, I take this for my legs. I sit on my bed with a towel underneath, and I put the shea butter on my hands. I rub it up, up, up. Start at your ankles, rub to your knees. And you're gonna push down and move the fluid. Move any fluid, any swelling, any discomfort. Just, you know, just massage up. You don't have to do circular motions. Just do like this while you're sitting on your bed with your legs on your bed, okay? Up on your bed. Legs flat on your bed, okay? Pull up. Do that for about 5 minutes a leg, okay? Or count to 100, you know, as you pull. 1, 2, okay? Do that 100 times on each leg. Once you're done with that, get some more shea butter. Rub it on each foot. Massage your foot. Begin to pull upward towards your ankle, okay? And do your other leg the same way as well. You're gonna notice it's gonna help the heaviness that you might feel in your legs. It's gonna help you to bend your legs better. get that, get everything flowing properly, okay? So that's just a tip I wanted to give you all because I did that this weekend and it really, really helped the soreness in my legs from all the working out I was doing. So definitely try that. And make sure you got on some supportive, shoes when you're walking around your home. These shoes I have on are kind of old and comfortable, but they're Puma house slides, and they're pretty comfortable, so I like them. So you all take care. Get you some shea butter. Do your massages. That is all. All right, so I'm back to week number 1 of my workout program. Let's get started. This lady on the screen is me after having baby number 7. I was 6 weeks postpartum the day I recorded this video, and so I'm using my own workout playlist to get myself back in shape after falling off of my exercise regimen after baby number 7. So I put on a lot of weight, and now I'm going to do what it takes to get the weight back off and get myself back into optimum shape. So here is what I'm following. You can find my playlist right on my YouTube channel. It's a 5-week workout program. So this is day number 1 of me after getting the clearance from my doctor to go ahead and get back into my exercising. So if you need a beginner workout program, I've got one for you. Go to my YouTube channel. It's right here. This is the first video. Even though I'm not using weights on here, I will be using weights today because I'm already used to using weights, but if you're a total beginner, don't use weights. It's going to be extremely difficult for you, okay? I have a digital scale called Fit Index. It measures my body weight, my weight, my visceral fat, my body water. It measures my muscle mass and all that good stuff, my BMI, all of that. And of course, stuff like BMI, my weight, my visceral fat, all those things are sitting red, okay? Meaning it's not good as of right now, but it's improving due to my 20 hours of fasting, my high intensity weightlifting, and my walking 2 miles for 10 miles a week, right? Those are red. But I do have like 2 greens, which was strange to me. And I went to look, I'm like, why is this in green? And it's my muscle mass. My muscle mass is 84.2 pounds, okay? I've always known that I'm like very athletic built type of person, but I didn't really understand what my muscle mass numbers really meant. So of course, we got ChatGPT nowadays. So I went and typed it in. So the results on ChatGPT after me typing in, my height as a woman, I have 84.2 pounds of muscle mass. What does that mean? Okay, so ChatGPT says that at my height, that my total body weight when influence was considered a normal amount of muscle mass. If you have 84.2 pounds of muscle mass, it seems quite high for your height, which may suggest you're very fit or muscular. Okay? So, I always knew that I was a athletic built type woman. But I know I've been saying in my previous videos, I think when I stopped lifting weights, it really had a negative effect on my body. And I was right, but I didn't understand why. But I knew that, considering my body shape and my gluteus maximus, okay, I knew that I had to have lots of muscles, down there. And so this is just proving, my theory right in regards to I must have a lot of muscle on me. And also proves my theory right that if I'm not weightlifting, then my body's just malfunctioning. My body malfunctions if I'm not doing weightlifting. And that's why over the past 2 years, when I stopped working out, I stopped lifting weights, I stopped, doing any types of cardio, I stopped watching the things that I was eating, my body like Super Saiyan expanded, okay? It just went berserk on itself, on myself. And I wasn't building those muscles up. So the result was the pictures that I've been posting for you all to see, how swollen I was and,
how I just look so, bloated and swollen and swollen and swollen. I was quite swollen 2 years ago. Now, like I've been saying as well, I've been carrying around a lot of water weight because my muscles needed to be getting exercised so that they could function properly and keep the water weight off of me. And now that I begin my weightlifting, I've been weightlifting nonstop for an entire month, okay? The weight is just falling off of me. On top of me fasting, on top of me doing my 2 miles, for 10 miles a week, the weightlifting is repairing my body. It's so crazy to see this and really understand the numbers now, but I have a lot of muscle mass. I have a lot of muscle mass. And I would guess that's why I'm shaped the way that I'm shaped. A lot of women, um, I would say if you're trying to build your gluteus maximus, definitely hit those squats, hit those lunges, hit those calf raises. That's going to build you up. It might take a while. I can't say if, how that will work or not, but I'm just naturally built with lots of muscle down below. And so, I need weightlifting. I need lots of weightlifting. I need lots of squats. I need lots of lunges. I need lots of calf raises. I have to work out my lower body. My upper body takes care of itself. I'm doing my weightlifting exercises with my arms and everything, and my arms are toning up, no problem, right? But just doing all those lower body exercises is really slimming me down. It's really helping with my water weight issue that I have. So I just thought this is something that I should share with you all. And I'm like, I actually got green numbers on my fit index numbers, my charts, my categories. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are my other numbers totally red, but my muscle mass, my lean muscle, and all that stuff is green? It's telling me I'm almost off the charts for having too much muscle mass. So that was kind of crazy. So I'm definitely going to stick in there with everything that I'm doing. I'm doing everything right, and everything's going to get right. Okay. It's going to take me some time, but things are moving along, quite nicely for me. And I'm just shaping up, and, I'm toning my body up, and I'm getting it back together. That's what I can say. I'm getting it back together. I'm getting my body back together for the better. So I'm looking at some other categories pertaining to my fit index scale, and my body water is 28.4%. It's showing that it's extremely low. That's a water weight, which includes the blood, lymph, extracellular fluid. But if my water weight is so extremely low, I don't get that. It seems like to me I have lots of water weight on myself. But anyway, going to skeletal muscle is 24.1%. That's extremely low as well. It's supposed to be near 40. It says that is the ratio of muscle involved in the mechanical system of our limbs and other parts of our body. All right. And then another category is my bone mass. It's sitting at 5.4 pounds. It's right there at the intersection of below average and average. So that's not too bad. It says that the bone mass is the bone tissue consists of bone materials like calcium, phosphorus, and bone matrix, collagen fiber, ground substance, inorganic salt per unit volume. All right. And going to protein, it's sitting at 7.5%. It's extremely inadequate. It says that that's supposed to be sitting at 14%. It says protein plays a vital role in the body as it builds and maintains muscles, organs, and other tissue. How do I increase my protein levels? I got to go research all this stuff. This is confusing. So if any of you down below, if any of you of my viewers, if you have any insight on how to, correct these things, leave some information down below in the comment section for me. Let's talk about this. Let's see if, you have any more knowledge than I do. I don't know how or what I'm supposed to do with these numbers, but, I'm guessing I need to look into improving them because they're sitting extremely low. Now, since I've been working out, my body fat has decreased. My BMI has gone down. Let's see. My BMI, that's not good. That's red. My body fat is red. My weight is red. My visceral fat is red. But I did look on Chat GPT in regards to visceral fat. So the Fit Index scale, it can't differentiate between a woman's, visceral fat in comparison to, that overhang we have on our belly from having children. It can't differentiate between that. So whatever overhang you have from pregnancy, the scale is counting that as well. So it said that you need to get a different type of scan if you really want to see the difference between the visceral fat and the overhang you get from having a baby. It's some kind of scan. See something. I looked it up. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, so I typed in visceral fat versus belly overhang, and it said you need to get a DEXA scan, a DEXA scan, so that you can get a more precise measurement and differentiate between the visceral fat, which is located deeper around the organs, while the overhang from childbirth is often due to stretched skin, subcutaneous fat, and sometimes weakened abdominal muscles like diastasis recti. Okay, so ladies, if you choose to get this Fit Index scale, understand that the visceral fat's probably going to be off the charts, especially if you're overweight like me and you're trying to get yourself back into shape. It's probably going to be off the charts, but if you can get a DEXA scan and differentiate between it, that would be a better understanding of what your numbers are in that regard. So, my subcutaneous fat is yellow. There's not a red category. Okay, so I'm not in the red with my subcutaneous fat. So, a normal number would be 26.7. I'm not gonna even say what mine is. I'm not gonna say what mine is. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all what my BMI, my body fat, my weight is, my subcutaneous fat is. I'm gonna tell y'all all that once I get to a healthier, category for my body. Okay, I'm gonna share all those numbers with y'all, but right now I don't want nobody to know nothing. All right, nothing. Just know that I'm putting in the work and the numbers are going down and in the right direction. That's what I want to share with you. Okay, so definitely look into your Fit Index scale. I really like it. I've had like 3 or 4 of them already because see, I have children and they've dropped a couple of them and they're made of glass, so they start it broke quite a few times, not due to the type of scale it is or the scale itself, but due to the mishandling of people in my family. So I really do love the scale. So if they broke it again, I'd buy another one. That's how much I like it. And then you can download an app to your phone and it will, every time you step on the scale, it'll give you your figures for yourself as long as you create a not an account. You can create an account for yourself, but you can add people to it to when they get on the scale, they can see their numbers as well, but you can differentiate between your numbers and someone else's number that might step on the scale. It works with Bluetooth, so you'd have to make sure that your Bluetooth is on your phone, and before you step on that scale, go ahead and make sure that you're on the right person's account that you're trying to measure. Otherwise it'll sense, like, it'll give you an error message and be like, okay, the numbers aren't making sense. So it does warn you like that. So I really like this scale. It's really good. It's really cool. And yeah, just wanted to share that aspect of, my fitness journey with you all. I hope you all learned something in regards to the Fit Index scale. Let me know, do any of you in my viewership, do you all have the Fit Index scale? Do you have a type of digital scale that you use or that you prefer to keep track of your numbers? Let us know down below in the comment section. We want to, get on the right track. Share your knowledge, share your wisdom down below in my comment section. We're all here for one another. And I'm thankful to my viewers who leave some comments down below and try to help every situation that they might see that they can contribute to. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you so much.